Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. You are joining me in my favorite place. I am in San Clemente, California. Near and dear to my heart. So happy to have you here with me. This over here is my pup Chai. She's going to be hanging out with us today. And for today's offering, we will need 2 blocks. If we don't have blocks, something along the lines of a couple stacked books, even some chairs, we want them to be able to stabilize. So you could theoretically roll up a towel and eventually use that as support, but we'll get there when we need to. If you have the blocks though, you know I love to use them always, always. And when we are ready, we're gonna get started in a comfortable seat. An easy seat, our Sukhasana. I like to take that block under my When we're ready, we're gonna get started in an easy seat, a comfortable seat, our Sukhasana. As I like to take a block directly under my glutes, I like to have something to sit on. Another option would be a rolled up towel, folded blanket of some kind, but give yourself a little bit of height if you choose. Just take some time to settle in. We're not in any rush, not in any hurry. Find a little bit of intuitive movement. What I mean by that, just let your body move you. If you felt like you just had to get here, how would you wiggle? Wiggle on, feel where you're at. Eventually coming to the space where we can ground down into the knees, rotating the pelvis forward. Starting to lengthen the front side body. We're making room for the lungs first and foremost. Drawing the shoulders back, let them rest down. Hands can come onto the knees, palms face down to ground or flip up to receive. Close the eyes and notice the breath. Without being in a rush to find the breath, just feel where you are at. Softening the space between the eyebrows, dropping the shoulders. Find a slight tuck to the chin as to lengthen from behind the ears. Breathing in and out the nose, just see how full the lungs have gotten today. Notice if you've actually emptied the lungs, if you've really exhaled completely. Just bring our awareness to the breath, knowing that that's all we need to do. That is the yoga. You've done it. You've completed it. You've shown up. You've noticed the breath. You've come to a comfortable seat. That's it. So we continue on. Bring the inhales deeper. Begin ballooning the belly, lifting the chest, filling the body with nutrients, with oxygen. And on the exhale, exhale from the top to the bottom. So lowering the chest, compressing the ribs, pulling the lower belly up and in. Squeeze all of the breath out. Again, inhaling from the bottom all the way to the top. And exhaling from the top all the way down to the bottom. Allow these breaths to cleanse you. Bring yourself into this present moment with every inhale, into your body, onto this mat, into this time and space exclusively. And exhaling anything else plaguing the mind, thoughts, worries, distractions, sound, to-do lists, real or imaginary problems. Stay with these breaths and begin to find circles with the neck. Draw the head around in every direction. Starting to open up the channels of the neck, of the shoulders, the stress we carry, the worries we focus on. To begin to send every inhale to the places that need it the most. And guide your own body, your own experience. Switch directions of the circles whenever you need. Maybe you find that one area that just needs extra time. Sit with it. Breathe into it. Keep focusing on inhaling fully. exhaling completely. Coming into a space of rest, of awareness, starting to give some energy back into your body. Instead of asking your body to perform during this practice, I want you to think about these movements being gifts, each breath being a gift to your body. As we reframe body movement, yoga, exercise, instead of being something that we have to do in order to earn something else or be the person we want to be, just think about letting that nourish the body. As a thank you to the body, we move it. 2 more breaths into this neck. So the head comes back into center. 2 cleansing breaths here. Inhale the shoulders up to the earlobes, full of breath. On the exhale, sigh it out, drop the body. 1 more. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears, fill the body with breath. 1 more sip at the top. Let it go. Beginning some nerve flossing, feeling free to switch the legs if one gets fatigued or a little cranky. Remember, you can always bring support on the outsides of the knees if this position simply becomes uncomfortable. Coming into some nerve flossing, we start with the right hand out to the side, thumb facing up. Start reaching that fist down to the ground and out to the side. Pulling both shoulders down, lengthen up from behind the ears, reach the crown of the head to the ceiling. Keeping the spine stacked, so we're not rounding the spine here. Shoulders stacked with the hips, each vertebrae stacked upon one another. Tucking those 4 fingers in, right thumb faces up. Inhale as we bring the hand up. Pull that thumb facing behind you or up to the ceiling as far as you can. Inhale to the top, as far up and back as you can. On the exhale, thumbs down all the way. Both shoulders pull down. Try not to lean to the side as we do it. Shoulders stay stacked with the hips. Pulling that thumb then back and behind you. Stay with your breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. At the bottom of this one, take the gaze to the left. Both shoulders pull down. Gaze stays to the left. Inhale, thumb reaches up. Exhale, thumb faces down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale back to center, thumbs up, fist in line with the shoulder. Keep looking left. As you extend all 4 fingers out, spread the fingers wide, and then take the hand, reach the fingertips to the top of the arm. So we're pulling that hand back. Reaching the fingertips behind you, palm faces to the side of you, pressing away with that palm. Both shoulders pull down. This is not meant to be easy. Oh, I got all kinds of tingles. It's okay. 1 more inhale, look to the left. And exhale, head back to center, slowly lower, roll through the shoulders. Ooh, just notice. Those kind of movements are excellent if we ever wake up with numbness in our hands, if we do a lot of computer work, a lot of writing, a lot of driving. Sometimes I can cut off. So just take a second, shake out the wrists, just notice the difference between the 2 arms. One might feel a little bit heavier. So we draw both shoulders down, come back into center, lengthen in the neck, each vertebrae stacked. Reaching the left thumb out to the side, 4 fingers tucked, reaching that fist down, slightly back. Opening the heart, shoulders stay stacked with the hips. When you're ready, inhale, thumb goes up. You can lean it back if that's in your practice. Exhale, thumb goes down. Pull the thumb back behind if you can. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. On the bottom of this one, as the thumb's facing down, take the gaze to the right. Taking the gaze to the right, keep both shoulders down. Lengthen up in the neck. Inhale, thumb reaches up, pulling back. Exhale, thumb pulls down, reaching behind. Again, not meant to be easy. Avoid leaning over. It's going to be natural. For some reason, we want to do it. Stay stacked. Inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, down. Inhale, thumb up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring the fist in line with the shoulder reaching out, then extend all fingers. Fingers spread wide, then pull the fingers back so fingertips are facing the wall behind you. Still looking right. This is not meant to be easy. Pull both shoulders down. Breathe. Hold. One more inhale. Look a little further to the right. On the exhale, slowly release. Roll through those shoulders. Woo-hoo. Shake out the arms. Any tingles, any wiggles, let go. Shimmy it out, shimmy it away. So we draw the shoulders down and back, lengthen up again from behind the ears. Right arm faces out. Stop hand with the hand. So we pull those fingertips to the ceiling this time. Hand out to the side, pull the shoulders down, press out of the palm. That alone may be enough. I know it is for me. That's pretty spicy. Breathe. As we then start to wave the hand, fingertips face the back wall, then maybe all the way down, and then all the way back around. Thumb faces the ground. You got it. Inhaling one way, all the way. Exhaling back way. Keep both shoulders down. Keep pulling the fingers back towards you. That's what makes this a little spicier. And the bottom of this next breath, as the hand comes back into center, we're going to keep pulling those fingers towards the arm. Inhale, reach the palm up to the sky. Drop both shoulders down the back. Breathe, keep pulling the fingertips towards the top of your head. You got it. One more inhale. And the exhale, reach the hand back as far as you can, as if you were placing it on the wall behind you. Turn both shoulders forward. Keep pulling the fingertips towards your spine. One more inhale. Then the exhale, slowly release. Shake out the arms. Move around the shoulders. Wiggle out the neck. Just notice what you feel. Coming back into center, shoulders stay stacked over hips. Lengthening up from behind the ears. Inhale the left arm out to the side. Palm is in line with the shoulder. Palm is facing away from you. We're pulling those fingertips close to the arms. So we're pulling the fingertips back, back, back. Lengthening from behind the ears. Breathe. So we start with those rotations. Ooh, this one's extra spicy for me for some reason. Inhale, face the fingertips down. Keep pulling them towards you. Exhale, bring it all the way the opposite way. Fingertips try to face down towards the ground. That thumb faces down. You got it. So try not to draw the shoulders up to the ears. Pull them down. Inhaling one direction, waving the hand. Exhaling back. Keep pulling those fingers towards you. Inhaling one way. Exhaling back. Inhaling one way. Exhaling, completing that rotation opposite way. And then we come back into center. Pull those fingertips towards you. Ooh, you might have to shake it out a little. Oh, I do. You got it. Pulling those fingertips in. We're going to inhale the hand all the way up. Reach it up to the sky. Keep pulling those fingertips towards the top of the head. Drop the shoulder back down into the socket. You got it. One more inhale here. And the exhale, reach back behind you. Ooh, that feels so good. One more inhale. And then the exhale, release. Ooh, oh my goodness, shake out those arms. Roll around the neck. Any movement you need, then roll it forward to a tabletop. Roll through the shoulders. Exaggerate these movements. Pressing the shoulder blades together, pulling them apart. Maybe take one ear to the shoulder and then the other. Bring movement here. Those nerves run all the way up to your jaw, so even if you clench at night, that's a great place to start. We gotta remember, if the hands get tight, they start to borrow from the arms. Arms get tight, they borrow from the shoulders. Shoulders get tight, it borrows from the neck. The neck gets tight, it borrows from the jaw. Where else do we have to go? It's the end of the line. Coming back into neutral, tuck those toes under, lean back onto the heels. Inhale, cow, keep it leaning. Exhale, cat, round and tuck. Inhale, cow, press the navel towards the mat, lift the chin. Exhale, cat, pull the navel to the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back into neutral. Send the right leg long, ball mount to the foot, stays on the mat, rock it back and forth. Maybe find more circles with the ankles, let some blood flow back in. Movement is awareness. Gratitude is most important. Bring it back into center. Send the left leg long, ball mount to the foot onto the mat, press it back and forth. Bring that energy in, starting to wake things up. As we bring both knees back into center, send the right leg long, ball mount to the foot onto the mat. We're then going to take a kickstand with the left leg. Bring the right foot warrior two style, right foot in line with the knee. So that right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Coming in for a supported half moon, like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Inhale, peel the right arm open all the way up. Now the neck wants to flop here. We always want to dump in the shoulders. We're reaching up with the right hand, lengthening in the neck. Start peeling the right hip open. Breathe. As that feels good, if you wish, squeeze into the right glute, lift the right leg. You got it, half moon. Kicking out of the right foot, reaching, breathing, reach the right arm up overhead. Lengthen in the neck, one more inhale. Next you'll need an elbow. Make the connection. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, tabletop. Wiggle it out, rock it out, shake that left wrist out. Let that go with a lot of heat built up. Coming back into center, left leg sends long, ball mount to the foot on the mat. Bringing that left foot in line with the right, kickstand that right leg out. So now the left foot is in line with the right knee. That left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Right shoulder stacked with wrist. Both shoulders stacked as we begin to peel open like a bow and arrow. Reaching the left arm up. Again, we oftentimes want to dump into the shoulders. The body feels heavy. We're putting a lot on the wrist. But if we reach the left arm up, extend the neck long. Start to peel that left glute open. Squeeze both glutes. You got it. When you're ready, inhale, lift the left leg. Adjust as you need. But think about sending the body in every direction. One more breath. Taking the right hand, that left arm up overhead, kicking and reaching on the inhale. Exhale, connect the elbow to knee. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, kick and reach. Last one. Exhale, tabletop. Bring it around. Shift the hips from side to side. Shake that right wrist out. Knees come out wide. Toes come to touch. Inhale, press the heart forward. Exhale, child's pose. Tail guides back. Press the hands down into the mat as to guide the shoulders down the spine. Third eye reaches down to the mat. Side out when you arrive. Rest in your child's pose. Ground down in your child's pose. Belly drops, arms surrender. Body feels the earth below. The support, the stability. If you find things of the mind or energies in the body that you can or are willing to release, please sigh it out. Give it somewhere to go. As dramatic as you want to be, you're allowed to. This is your permission. This is what the yoga is for. So we connect a little deeper to the breath. Ujjayi pranayama. In and out through the nose. Find a slight constriction in the back of the throat. Making the sound of the ocean on those exhales. Feel yourself breathe. Trying to make every inhale just as long. Take time to create this breath. Don't worry about just jumping into it. It's not about how quick we can come to breath, it's about how intentionally we can get there. That's where the sustainability lies. On the very bottom of that final breath, lift the gaze, walk the hands back, tuck the toes under, down dog. Take the tail high, hands are shoulder distance apart, fingers are spread wide, arms are strong. Now we're pushing ourselves back and away, so not up like a push-up. We're pushing back to lift the tail higher. As we engage the core to lift the tail up, 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 come high onto the toes. Bend into the knees, save the hamstrings, and then lower the heels down to the mat, only as far as feels good. Our goal here is first and foremost finding a flat spine, an engagement, a lift. This is not meant to be a resting pose. Doesn't mean it doesn't have to feel good though. So paddle it out. Bend deep into one knee, straighten the other leg, shift the weight around. Maybe dipping those hips over to the diagonal of your mat, pulling one glute to the back corner of your mat, and then the other. A way to shift that weight around, notice what you feel, maybe even turn the head as you do so, right and left. And finding your center, body is strong, you got it. On the inhale, take the gaze forward, come high on the toes, hover the knees over the mat. Shoulders stacked with hips, neck is long, take the gaze more forward than down. Hovering those knees, coming onto the toes, we're stretching the feet, we're strengthening the core. Feel your heat. Flow with me. Inhale, look forward. On the exhale, bend deep into the knees, take the belly to the thigh, then bring the tail high. Stay with breath. Inhale, gaze goes forward, hover the knees. Exhale, belly to thigh, tail goes high. Inhale, gaze goes forward, hover the knees. Exhale, belly to thigh, tail goes high. Inhale, look forward, hover the knees. Exhale, belly to thigh, tail goes high. 2 breaths here, down dog, stay. Holding the pose, not the breath. On the bottom of that final breath, high on the toes, tiptoe the feet all the way up to meet the hands. Feet at hip distance, maybe a little wider if you have a midsection. Bend deep into the knees. Knees out wider to make room for the belly. Our body deserves space. Inhale, half lift, lengthen in the neck. Exhale, ragdoll fold. Keep those knees generously bent. Shift the weight from side to side. Bending deeper into one knee and then the other. You can keep the hands on the mat. You could take blocks under the hands. You could reach for opposite elbows if you'd like. You could interlace the fingers behind the back. There's no wrong way to be here. Wherever you are though, use the breath. Sigh it out, be dramatic. Release that stagnant stuff. Maybe even bounce along the ball mounts of the foot. There's a lot to let go here. Don't be afraid if you get a little gassy too. This is a great way to relieve things. Get things moving. 2 more breaths. Remember, it's silly, but things like gas, that's energy too. It's stuff you gotta let out, man. Top or bottom, I don't care. It's real life. Let's take 1 more breath extra, just for good measure. As you bend generously into the knees, inhale, roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. So we come into standing, get yourself stacked again, roll the shoulders down and back. We'll go through the neck, the wrists, the ankles, whatever you need. Finding that back into center, bring your feet into your preferred center. Ball mount to the feet can touch, hip distance apart, anywhere in between. Release the hands down to the side, shine the palms forward. Lengthen up from behind the ears. Notice if we have a banana back, if we're pouring that pelvis forward, extending the belly, or if we're overly tucking and rounding the shoulders. So you want the shoulders to pull down and back, neutral in the pelvis. Hands reach down by the side, breath is deep. Eyes can rest closed or we can find a soft gaze. Think about taking up space here. Fingers spread wide. Inhale, mountain sweep the arms up and wide. Palms face one another. Drop the shoulders on the spine. Tucking that chin. Core is strong. One more inhale. And the exhale, micro back bend. Goalpost the arms. Shine the palms up to the sky as you take the gaze up to the sky. Inhale, hands high, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hands come to heart center. Keep the chin off the chest, all the way down, flat spine. As we release the hands, fingertips in line with the toes, find a deep bend into the knees so you can then pull the chin in towards the chest. Think about lengthening, make space between the vertebrae in this fold. Pull the elbows into the knees, exhale it all out. Inhale, half lift, squeeze the glutes, press the shins away. Lengthen in the neck and the spine, so we have a flat spine here. Gazes down to the mat. Lengthen out of the crown of the head. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Fingertips in line with the toes. Bend those knees. Take the gaze forward. Inhale, mountain. Sweep it up and wide. Exhale, micro back. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, flow with me. Exhale, micro back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Move slowly and mindfully. We're not racing. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, a little bigger each time. Take up a little more space, stronger. Exhale, micro back bend, lift the heart a little higher. Inhale, hands high, keep the shoulders down in the sockets. Keep the shoulders down in the sockets. Exhale, fold, chin away from the chest, all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, micro back. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more round. Inhale, mount. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mount. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant the hands, step it back. Hands below shoulders. Feet hip distance, lengthen in the neck. Take the gaze more forward than down this time. Breathe. See if we can press out of the heels, out of the crown of the head. Big belly breaths. Let the body shake. It's fine. I always like to say it's giggling. Maybe it's having a good time. That's why we shake. This is a lot. Drop down onto the knees. You can still find the engagement in the core if you're actively lifting the feet, actively pulling the ears away from the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. However you want to be. As we lower down onto the belly, tuck the elbows in, untuck the toes. Flip the palms up. Tuck the tailbone, press the pelvis down into the mat. Tapping the chin on the mat. This is going to strengthen the core of our core. Inhale, baby cobra. So little to no weight in the hands. We're using the squeeze of the belly to lift the chin up. The shoulders stay down away from the ears. Crown of the head lifts. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, tap the chin. It's another great way to relieve gas, especially if you need to burp. You got it. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Press that pelvis down. Exhale, tap the chin. As we press the hands below the shoulders, press it back to a child's pose. Knees out wide, toes come to touch. Stretch the lower back. Then meet me back in a down dog. Take the tail under, tuck the toes under, take the tail high. Breathe. Finding your edge. We want our blocks up top of our mat, so they're within reach, any kind of support when we're ready. Side away, reset the breath. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Keep the hips square, kick out of the ball mount to the foot. Squeeze into that right glute, press the chest a little closer to the left foot. Inhale, kick a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose, round and tuck. We're making space. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the foot between the hands. Stay up on the ball mount to the back foot. Front knee over ankle. Here's where we want the blocks. Blocks framing the foot under the hands. We could be on any setting, highest setting, but we want a flat spine. So front knee over ankle, square the hips, even weight in both legs. Spine is long, use the support of the hands. Low lunge. Staying in this low lunge, breathing. Focusing on opening that left hip, so allow the hips to drop enough to where we feel it in the front of that left hip. You got it. Anchoring down in the left hand. Use the support of the block, any level here. When you're ready, inhale, reach the right arm up. So I want the hips to stay the same. Front knee stays over ankle. We're twisting and reaching. One more inhale. On the exhale, reach the hand back behind you. Take the gaze with the thumb. You got it. Inhale, hand high. Exhale, bring it back to the block. Square the hips. You got it. Hands onto the blocks. As we shift the weight into the right leg for just a moment, we're going to jump off the back foot, step it up. So both toes are facing forward, preparing for pyramid. We may want the blocks on a higher setting because flat spine is going to give you the most benefit here. That may mean we need to untuck the tailbone, lengthen out of the crown of the head, take the gaze forward. One more inhale. On the exhale, lower the third eye down to the shin, pyramid pose. Micro bend in that front knee. You can lift the front toes and back toes if you want to challenge. Breathe. One more full breath. As we stay in this pyramid pose, shifting the weight into the left hand, inhale, find a twist. Again, not meant to be easy. You got it. Trying to keep those hips square. Shift up onto a higher setting of a block if you need. There's no shame. That's why we're using them. Pressing out of that left heel, squaring the hips. One more inhale. On the exhale, return to center, hands onto blocks. As you inhale, step the left foot forward, both feet under hips. Find your feet to center. Half lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, sweep it up and wide. Exhale, micro back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank, lower down onto the belly. Flip those palms up, ground in that pelvis. Inhale, baby cobra, use the front of the body, use the core. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, press it back to child's pose. Exhale, down dog. Each child's pose, breathe into that lower back. And side out when you get to the down dog. Inhale, left leg high, kick it up. Notice if you peel that left hip open. Keep both hips even. Use that left glute to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Kick a little higher. Press the chin closer to the shin. One more inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round and tuck. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the foot between the hands. Cap the blocks under the hands. Whatever setting it feels good. Stay on the ball mount to the foot. Feet are on train tracks so they're hip distance apart. Square the hips. Front knee over ankle. Take the gaze forward, flat spine. That means whatever setting these blocks need to be. Lengthen. Breathe. Lunge forward in those hips until you feel it in the front of the right hip. Almost like you're on the top of the right thigh. Finding that breath, even weight in both legs, squeeze those glutes. Keep the right hand on the block. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Finding that twist, keeping the hips lifted. One more inhale, we're turning the shoulders too. Exhale, reach the left hand back, take the gaze with it. One more exhale. Inhale, hand high. Exhale, low lunge. So we step the right foot up so we can plant both feet. Feet are still on train tracks, both toes facing forward. Hands on blocks, find our flat spine first. That means untuck the tailbone. Almost flare the tail because we want a flat spine. One more inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. Start to draw that third eye to the shin. Let that go as the body allows. Micro bend in the front knee if that feels spicy. Lift all of the toes if you want that challenge. One more breath, let it all out. Right hand plants onto the block. Inhale, twist, reaching the left arm up. Trying to keep the hips square is the hardest part here. You might need to adjust, maybe come higher on the block, that's okay. One more inhale, reach a little higher. And the exhale, plant the hands on the blocks. Inhale, step it forward, take the gaze forward, then find a half lift, gaze goes down. Exhale, fall. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, micro back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High plank, then onto the belly. Flip those palms up, tuck that pelvis. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, child's pose, release the lumbar. Exhale, down dog. Reset the breath, we're gonna flow. When I say flow, I mean we're gonna pair our movements with our breath. The breath is the most important though. All day long, the breath tries to keep up with our movements. Today, we reprioritize. Breath is first, then we move. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge with blocks. Inhale, twist, right arm reaches. Exhale, right arm reaches behind. Inhale, hand high to the sky. Exhale to the lunge. Inhale, pyramid, step the foot up. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, find a twist, right arm reaches. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, step it forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, micro back. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge with blocks. Inhale, twist to the left, open. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, step the foot up. Exhale, surrender into pyramid. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, step up, half lift. Exhale, high plank to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, child's pose, reset. Exhale, down dog. One more round. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, step up. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, center. Inhale, step up, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands onto the belly. Inhale, up, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, child's pose. Reset. Exhale, down dog. Last round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open left. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, step up. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, step forward. Half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, child's pose. Just rest there. Come to child's pose and reset. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. Sigh it away as you crave it. Just notice how much more present is the mind with the breath, with the body. Slow it all down. 2 more breaths here. However you need to be. Bottom of that next breath, slowly bring it up to a tabletop. Hands below shoulders, knees under hips, shift from side to side, tuck those toes under, sit back towards the heels and lean forward to the fingertips. Thank the body. Thank these hands, thank these feet, thank each joint of the body. All the different systems and muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, the lymphatic system, the cardiovascular system. I could go on. Think something as simple as the skin all around the body, our dermis, largest organ of the body. Think the eyes to be able to see. I could go on. Think of everything you can think of and give it a thank you. Pull the shoulder blades apart, lengthen in the neck. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. On the exhale, thread the needle, reach the right arm under the left, reach as far as you can, then surrender the right ear. Or bring a block as a pillow. Into the left hand, find a twist. Inhale, keep the hips square. Exhale, bring it out. 2 more breaths here. Shift it around if you need, settle in. Sigh it away if you find some stuff. I know I do. 1 more breath. On the bottom of that breath, press into the left. Inhale, unwind, reach the right arm up. Exhale, tabletop, back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, reach it as far over. Then surrender. Use the block as a pillow. Pressing into the right hand. The hips. Exhale, find a deeper twist. Sigh it out when you need. 2 more breaths. Last one. That just feels nice. Press into the right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches up, unwind. Exhale, tabletop, roll through the shoulders. Coming into center, inhale, cat, round the spine, tuck the chin, fill the lungs with air, spread the ribs. Exhale, cow. Drop it all, lift the chin. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Finding a neutral spine, make our way up towards the top of our mat. Shift over onto the sit bones. Plant the feet flat in front of us. Hook the hands behind the knees. Draw the shoulders back and together. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the knees with you. Hands hook behind the knees or give yourself a hug. Find circles with the knees. Guide them around. Massage the sacrum. A little more gratitude for the body. Switch directions whenever you need. 2 more breaths just to massage the sacrum. Use your own body weight. Everything comes back to neutral. Plant both feet. Walk the feet out wide to the very edges of the mat. Flex into both feet, lifting all those toes. Windshield wiper the knees. Cactus the arms if you choose. Thank these hips. Thank this body. Lots of love. As the knees come back into center, both feet stay flexed, but bring them in line with the glutes. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Pressing the right knee down. So that's really the important part here. So we're not just crossing legs casually with that right knee continuing to pull forward. We're pressing the right knee away from the body, thus pressing that right ankle more firmly into the top of the thigh. Treat the legs now as one unit. Rock them from side to side, windshield wiper style. Rocking them from side to side, making space, preparing for our twisted roots. One of my favorite variations of a twist. As we then come into center, left hand on top of the right ankle, pull it in towards the hip crease. Pressing that right knee down, inhale, cactus the right arm. Exhale, bring both legs over to the left. Planting the right foot down, pressing the right knee away. Guiding the right side of the rib cage back down to the mat. So we're inhaling that right knee down to the bottom. Exhaling the rib cage to be more flat onto the mat. 2 more breaths here. On the inhale, bring everything back to center. Release the right foot down to the mat, windshield wiper regular style. Move some of that around. Feet come back in line with the glutes. Flex both feet. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Pressing that left knee down, actively pressing the left ankle into the top of the thigh. Flex both feet. Treat the legs as one unit. Rock them from side to side. Cactus the arms if you choose. We start just by rocking from side to side. Begin to make space. Ease the body into the twist. Body comes back to neutral. Right hand grabs for the top of the left ankle, pulling it in towards the hip crease. Press that left knee further away. Inhale, left arm out to a T. Exhale, both legs come to the right. If it's in your practice, press that left foot down onto the ground or bring a block under it. Pressing the left knee away from you as you inhale. Exhale, guide that left rib cage to be flatter onto the mat, so really lengthening that side body. 2 more big breaths here. Bottom of that breath, everything comes back to neutral. Release the left foot, feet out wide to the edges of the mat, windshield wiper the knee. Walk the feet up close to the glutes to where the fingertips can just about scrape the heels. Final opening for the hips. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift the hips high. Lifting the hips, bringing the chest all the way to the chin. 1 more inhale, squeeze the glutes a little higher, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. When the tailbone plants, happy baby. Reaching the peace fingers to the big toes, knees bent and outside of the ribs. Rock from side to side. Grounding the shoulders and head down, pulling the tailbone down. Now, if this is a lot, you can always take a towel or strap a belt over the feet. Shift from side to side or settle into stillness. If there's anything else that your body's craving in today's practice, please feel free to take it down. When you're ready, we release the feet and come into our final Shavasana. The arms could be up overhead. You could reach for opposite elbows up overhead. Arms could be out to the side with the palms up, palms down. Hands could be on the belly if you wish to connect with yourself. If you really want to ground down and feel secure and safe, hands on the belly, then I recommend the soles of the feet to touch. You can always bring support on the outside of your knees of that Supta Baddha Konasana. The soles of the feet touching and the hands onto the belly are going to create a sense of grounding. You're recycling your own energy. If you feel open to releasing, let yourself starfish. There's no wrong way to be. Wherever you are, we're going to take 2 cleansing breaths where we inhale all the way to the top. Sigh it out with me. One more. Inhale all the way up. Fill the belly. Exhale, soft sigh. Let go of the breath. Let go of the mind. Shift from the state of doing to the simplest form of being. Slowly begin filling the lungs with breath. Welcoming movement back into the fingers, the toes, the wrists, the ankles. Find some windshield wipers with the knees and eventually extend the arms long up overhead. Point the legs long, reach like a good morning stretch. Play tug of war with the body. As you then roll on to your right side in a supported fetal position. A quote from Ram Dass. The most important aspect of love is not in the giving nor the receiving. It is in the being. Thanking yourself for showing up today. Press yourself up into a comfortable seat where we can share a single breath together, sealing our practice today. So we come into that comfortable seat, rub the hands together, feeling your own energy. Bring the hands into heart center. Let out all of the breath. Together we pull in a slow, deep, mindful inhale all the way to the top. Bring in a little bit more. Maybe one more sip. Hold. A little bit more. Then let it go. Lokasamastasokin bhavan. May your entire universe be filled with peace, joy, love, and light. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your mind feels good. I hope your body feels great. As always, I will remind you to drink a lot of extra water. Man, that felt good. I don't know about you, but I love that nerve flossing. Ooh, I feel like everything's a little bit looser and more flowy and more fun. Joy, right? Well, I look forward to seeing you next time. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad I got to bring you here, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.